Hello, hello. It's good gameplay. My camera is frozen. That's fantastic. Why? Better? Yay, I actually can move again. Alrighty, I know it's been 5 ever, guys. I apologize, but thanks to Aegis and Pred, I have some help with Amrata. So, Aegis and Pred gave me some tips on things to set with my Ethernet cable and my router and my internet and everything to hopefully fix my streaming issue. So we're gonna find out. We're gonna play through, and then we're gonna see if I can stream again, because I really do miss streaming. How are you doing, Amber? Lady Arabella, we're so happy to have you back at Botany Manor. I hope you had a lovely trip. In your absence, I'm afraid some things in the manor have deteriorated. Though I can assure you we tried our best to keep things in order, I hope it doesn't affect your research too much today. Bet. Nothing on the back. Hey, welcome on in, Resin. Arabella Green, Botany Manor, Somerset. Could be better. Oh no. Forgotten Flora, a herbarium guide by Arabella Green. Open. Mayflower Publishing House. Dear Arabella Green, thank you once again for submitting your book proposal, Forgotten Flora. Please send this empty herbarium back to us once you have completed your research, and we will be in touch with a potential offer. Sincerely, Mayflower Publishing House. Forgotten Flora, researched and compiled by Arabella Green. Mayflower Publishing House, 1880. Okay, so this is just index and everything. Ooh. Alright. So I've done this first puzzle already, and then I decided to do it on stream. If I could stream again. Which is what we're hoping for. One new plant added. Windmill wort. Anemone februa. I want to grow the windmill wort to filter the smoggy air in my conservatory, but I'll need to research the temperature requirements first. Okay. We have seeds. Oh, look at that. It's pretty. So place pot on saucer, add soil to pot, plant seed, water seed. Okay. Which we can do. And then we need to find the right temperature. This is how we figure out the temperature. Somerset falls victim to industrial smog. I can barely see! Horse bus driver. How drivers refuse to work in these conditions. And then nothing on the back. Postcard from Marianne. Dearest Arabella, on my hike I came across the windmill wort, a flower that only grows in Sicily. Some locals told me that the flower has air purifying qualities, but due to its bespoke temperature requirements, the plant rarely blooms. Maybe the flower could help with the smog pollution in your conservatory. Your friend and peer, Marianne. Okay, so we know it's in Sicily. Open a barium. Important clues get added to their barium where you can assign the plants. If you're stuck, tracking clues can help you organize and validate research. Add clue, postcard. Okay, so now it's Sicily. And then Windmill wort is a volcanic flower. So then, we know Sicily, volcanic flowers, ideal at 60 degrees C. So we can open that up. We can add in that, as well as that. And now we know to put it to 60 C, so up. Boop. Okay, game just stuttered a bit, but that just could be because of the game. Open heat vents. And the flowers. And it clears up the area. Nice. The windmill wort naturally grows in volcanic soil, which is why it requires a soil temperature of 60 degrees C. The bud contains air purifying qualities, so the flower can filter its environment from dense smog. I do always enjoy a good, chill, cozy puzzle game. Ooh. I should probably go this way first. So yeah, we're now past what little bit I played. Oh, that's locked. Never mind. We gotta go this way first. I'm currently busy researching. Please leave all deliveries in the gatehouse and ring the bell, Arabella. Hey, that's me. Okay, I don't know if you guys are hearing that, but occasionally I'm getting stuttering from the game itself. Gatehouse, conservatory, and driveway, entrance. Okay. No, my controller just dying. That also is a problem. And there we go. So, my screens just went black in my traditional thing. Tab. Let's click off of this real quick and click back. Alright. My mouse is currently stuck to the center of my screen because nothing can work well for me, but we don't have any drop. No screen no black. It does whatever it wants. But that is the thing. That's a standard problem. That actually only affects me, and I'm okay if the problem only affects me. Drop frames is still at 0.0%, so I'm happy with that. We still look like we have a good, strong bench. Oh, okay, so let's. So then, entrance garden is where we're at right now. We have the long hedgerow in the back, and the orchard. It's very quaint. Can I get in here yet? Locked from other side. Understood. I like how I keep on trying to run because I'm using a controller. But you can't run. This game is not a running game. Okay, so it looks like we have another seed inventory. Okay, that's good. Movie duck. I can rotate the duck, but that's about it. Okay. So are you guys seeing when the game stutters like that for me? It's okay if not. I just need to know. Family tree. Don't notice. Gotcha. So I'm Arabella Mary Green. So I'm the very center here. My sister's Elizabeth, who married Arthur Hopgood and had Florence. Parents were Adelaide and Augustus. Uncle is Theodore. Okay. So we know where we are. Lady Arabella Green, I'm pleased to let you know that your family tree is complete, carefully tracing your history of your lineage. Hey, welcome in. I'm that Chris. As for your request, I have altered the customary presentation, now displaying the maiden names of the ladies in your family rather than their current names acquired through marriage. Should you require any further adjustments or have additional inquiries, I remain at your service. Yours, Robert Hinchley, genealogist. This is a weird dead and black tree in the center of my foyer. Oh, something flashed there. Great Western Railway, Taunton to London Paddington. Issued for return journey first class, elderly discount applied, 9th July 1890. Ooh, am I old? Is Arabella an old woman? When was she born? 1835, yeah. So she is 55 currently. Look, I see the flash. I came across the Fulguria, so Fulguria, Ulex vulgaris, when I was caught in a terrible thunderstorm. I'm interested to learn about its growth requirements. Okay. It's got a nice little... Ooh, it's black and jaggedy, or at least the thingamabob is. Camera experiment 1, 10/5/1890. I purchased a new camera and a flash lamp to document my flowers. The picture looks a little blurry though, so investigate the camera settings. Camera experiment 3. Picture is so dark and possibly the flowers. I can't believe how quickly I have run out of that incredibly expensive flash powder. Camera experiment 2. I'm very pleased with this picture. Looks like a setting. I'm just getting the hang of this camera. Basically, oh yeah, you just didn't use enough. You used a shit ton, and then you ran out. Okay. Arabella's Palace. That's Augustus and what was the other one? Augustus and Adelaide. Travel by train to Dartmoor all the year round. Home of breathtaking sights. Hound Tor, Wistman's Wood, Becky Falls. That actually might be important. The kitchen's locked. That's fine. Let's just be seeing those dots through there. More of the twisted blackened tree. Pyrophiles. Fire has the potential to be among the most devastating forces of nature. Despite this, humans have developed the ability to invent, wield, and attempt to manage it. Look at this photograph. Sorry, I just noticed that. Meanwhile, certain species in the plant kingdom have evolved to adapt and flourish in the face of fire. In areas where forest fires occur frequently, pyrophiles learn to rely on fire as a crucial part of their life cycle. Facts about pyrophiles. Their seeds typically possess tough shells. Some pyrophiles only bloom when surrounded by smoke aromas from their natural habitat. That's important. Painting room is locked. Back terrace is locked. That's fine. Hey, look. Conveniently, there's a fire. Okay. So there is the Fulgaris. Oh. My dearest Arabella, I hope this letter finds you well. Oh, I'll do the text overlay. There we go. My dearest Arabella, I hope this letter finds you well as you set off for London on your important trip. The thought of you in the bustling city working on your ambitions both excites and worries me. Time has indeed passed, and yet your determination for the field remains inspiring me. I never imagined all those years ago that we would be writing each other in our 5th decade about such endeavors. I look forward to hearing about your progress, and of course, let me know how I can be assistance in return. Your loving sister, Elizabeth. Aww. Okay, so we can seed it, but we don't know anything else about it. So let's do that, though. I'm sure we got plenty to... Whee! Oh, I can set this down. Okay, I can set that down there. Can I set it down up here? No. Okay, so one of the clues is the Dartmoor posters, so let's do that. Oh, because this came Taunton to London. So... Oh no. Calder. I know I say this is one big guy to another Calder, but you don't need to find the snacks in the drawer. You got this, buddy. Oh, there's a whole fucking upstairs I didn't go to. So this does not look like this at all. So I don't think it's the same plant, or at least... Let's add everything. I can remove stuff if needed. Library Hall has a different type of lock. Oh. Blocked by tree. Yeah, well, that's very much true. Letter lock, 3-letter lock. Okay, so we need to be on the lookout for a 3-letter code. Quick thing. No, okay, so it is the same. Oh, fucking door right here. Oh, hey, look. A bunch of shit. The art of painting. Sit down and have a look. I do like that all of the seats have... There's probably an achievement for sitting in all these. I probably should be doing it, but... Some ancient Celtic tribes practice a coming-of-age ritual. This meant that when someone was considered old enough, it was time to prove themselves worthy of staying in the tribe. One of these rituals involved picking flowers in the woods, though not just any flowers, of course. The gathering had to be a kind of Fulgaria. For this flower is known to only bloom during thunderstorms. Keeping a cool head, the lightning flashes were striking left and right of you. Okay. Because we had the pictures and the flash powder, and now we have this. So let's do this. Let's add the folklore book. Okay, so it needs to bloom during a thunderstorm. How the fuck do we make a thunderstorm? Also, where the fuck did I put my Fulgara? Because I just realized I have no idea where the fuck that is right now. There it is. Come here, bud. I like how they just give us a shit ton of chemicals and then don't tell us how. So, if I were a betting man, I would say that somewhere I'd be able to find the flash powder and access that so that I could make the flash happen. And it's the lightning flash that causes it to bloom. But we haven't found like a photography room, have we? Those are just those 3 pictures. Let me see real quick, just in case there's an achievement for this. That's blocked by a tree. Oh, looks like an ad break starting in about 5 minutes. Forgot I actually have to worry about those now. It has been so long. Here's all my clothes. There's a random trunk. Sit in that tree. Sit in that chair. Okay, kitchen is locked. I'm missing one clue. So, it's a puzzle game, and the whole premise... Terrace is locked. Painting room is also locked. And the premise is basically figuring out how to make these plants bloom. Because she's an herbologist. It's called Botany Manor. Which you probably know. I'm just explaining standard stuff that you already know already. So we're trying to find the different clues that fit together to she's filling out this book. And it's all about the different flora here. So, okay, it's lightning themed. Okay, I see that we're lightning themed. I don't know how to make the flash. Also, where the fuck did I put my Fulgaris again? I'm an idiot. Why don't I check for doors? Brown Elizabeth. Sisters. Hey, look. Fucking found it. I'm an idiot. Our new Loman photographic lens. Fill the container with flash powder. Close the container. Press the button connected. Witness the flash of light. Oh my god. I'm gonna sit on the couch. Alright, now I'm gonna go fucking find my plant again. Because I keep on carrying it around like an ADHD monkey and leaving it places. Is it here? Did I leave it here? Yes. Okay. So we need the flash powder. Where is the flash powder? Let's see this real quick. And here. Lady Arabella, these past weeks I have been seeing lots of bright flashes coming from the back room of your house. It scares my cows immensely as the storm must be coming. There's the reference to the storm must be coming. If I just bothered to check everything. My milk production has taken a bit of a hit because of this, and if you enjoy fresh milk in your tea, I advise to keep flashes to minimum. Farmer Charles. Empty flash powder. That's empty. The flash should be in there. Wait. There we go. That's the thing. That's what I needed to do. 75 grams of flash powder, potassium and magnesium in a 2-to-1 ratio. Okay. So, add potassium, add magnesium. Let the game stutter for a bit. Whoopsies. Very subtle though? Okay. Those poor cows, yes. Hey. Figure only grows during thunderstorms where flashes of lightning provide the bright light the flower needs to bloom. Because of its dangerous growing conditions, not many people have witnessed its beauty. And then Dharma poster is not a clue. Oh, maybe it is. So I've got the thing right, I just don't know what the right clues are. Flashes, folklore book, definitely. Photographs, flash power. I don't know. I don't know where I need to put this afterwards, but yay. Ash plume. So this is going to be the pyrophiles. Seed pack is located in the rose garden. Where is the rose garden? Let's go to the map. Rose garden is 7. So I need to go out the back patio. Can I go out the back patio now? Back terrace is still locked. Did I miss something in here? No, that's just what it's supposed to be. Yes, it is definitely put this triangle and square shape puzzles. Welcome on, DJ. What's this? Ooh, collect key. Duh. Back terrace. I don't know what about this game. I'm usually very good at making sure I look at everything. It is going. So far, we're at 0.0% drop frames, and I've been going for about 36 minutes. So that's always a plus sign. If I can just keep it going and, you know, not have my upstream just tank again, then I'll be able to actually... did not get an upgrade, but Aegis and Pred gave me some tips on how to... like some settings on the back end that might be causing it. Like my Ethernet settings, so I am... Oh, hey, Stream Elements finally deciding to wake the fuck up. Pines of Great Britain. Take a set, just in case there's an achievement. Yeah, some settings, basically like to disable some things that could be doing unknowing big uploads in the background that might be killing my upload speed. So we're going to test it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, then it's back to the drawing board. Okay, so that's still those seeds. Everything should be fine on those. Here's the seed packet. Ash plume. Most people who like explore everywhere, I checked every intro, but still miss a lot of something that's 30 minutes in a tiny room. Resident Evil. I was trying to figure out what this thing couldn't find it, so I said, fuck it. There you go. Seed log. Some of the seeds I've gathered. Cow parsley, poppy. Ash plume is from Wisman's Wood, which I do believe is the Dartmoor poster. So let's add that. Formal garden is locked. My dear friend Arabella, a friend of mine visited the Americans and brought back a pair of fabulous gray squirrels. They're the latest trend in garden decoration. All of my neighbors have sent for them as well. It's a great investment. The two squirrels have now started a big family, and my garden is full of darn little critters. One thing I did notice is that I haven't seen a red squirrel in my garden in some time. How odd. You must visit and see the squirrels yourself. Everywhere's grace. You just fucking invasive species your own garden. On purpose. Let's have a sit, just in case there's an achievement. Locked room from the other side. Understood. Thursday. Hazel Patterson kitchen notes. Jimmy broke another mortar. That boy really needs to learn how to grind spices without breaking down my kitchen. Lady Barrow may not be best pleased with me asking for a new one. The latest mortar took years to be sorted. She's so scatterbrained, always off on her fancy big trip. I mean, I call myself scatterbrained, but is it the key? Kitchen key. Kitchen key. Good. Okay. That's back in the thing. So yeah, we know about pyrophiles. By the way, yeah, the way this is a puzzle game is that there's these exotic plants. I need to figure out the puzzles in the world to make them bloom. That boy really grinds my... That boy, right? There's a quick station right here. Let's just do this real quick. Scoop soil. We'll add in the ash plume and the water. Side. But we get the kitchen now. Well, it's the painting room. I don't know why I thought that was... Well, the kitchen's up here. That's what it was. You sit there. Oh, it's a lot of weights. Why are we weighing stuff? Mysterious symbol. Zoom. It's clearly a sheep with a flag. That is not mysterious. Because there's a bunch of weights. Blessed is the kitchen by grace and holy light. Oh, we're going to adjust for a bit. It's been a second. Oh, big stretch. May all those who enter find comfort and respite. Blessed is each room with laughter and cheer. May the love you hear be held forever dear. Ow. May those who serve the Lord, who seek their sanctuary, remember the year of construction, for this, friends, is the key. Gifted by Nicholas Owen. Okay, so that's going to be a key somewhere. The history of Dartmoor. Historians' monthly lecture open to all majors. The professor will present how the moor was once established. All the settlers came to the area and cleared most of the trees for pasture, using fire as their method of choice. It promises to be a fascinating story of how the moorland... Yada yada. Okay. So, see log. Dartmoor lecture. Those are clues for that. There is the fire. Dear Lady, we've received your letter applying to study botany at our College of Natural Sciences, along with your enclosed drawings. We do not at present and have never admitted women to study at the college. Botany is a serious science conducted in laboratories and lecture halls. By all means, continue to pursue your hobby, tending to your own garden, and, oh my god, assholes. Domestic space, where it may be appreciated. Positions at the college are reserved for serious scholars whose studies go on to be well utilized in the career of botanical experimentation. Therefore, in all plans, we do not offer these valuable positions to amateurs. Oh, John Arlington, you're an asshole. Alright, so Hazel's priceless recipes. Roasted chestnut. Oh, okay. Simple recipe, perfect warm and cold nights. You can use any edible chestnuts. Open with help. Yeah, it's to remind you to. Oh, okay, we have to pop the seed first. Cooking book. Can I just put this in there? Is that gonna let me? Haha. Booyah. Okay, that's part one. There's a door back here. We're gonna check it out. To someone special. Dearest Hazel, I picked you some roses from the garden to cheer you up. When you're done with your work in the kitchen, would you like to meet me for a cup of tea in the back garden? Pond is lovely this time of year. Warmest regards, Mr. Bennett. Aww. Okay, so I don't get to go that way. Oh. The ancient oak stands tall in Wisman's wood, covered in moss. They withstood the test of time, though none can tell the sorrows that befall those trees in Wisman woods. The trees was fire, quite literally. Poem. There's another duck. We've now seen 2 ducks. Aha! Smokery. Good. Okay, so the pyrophile book we found earlier said 2 things. One, that some pyrophiles need fire in order to break their seeds, which is true, which is what we did already. Where are you? Thank you. And that 2, they grow in the smog conditions of where they're from. Okay, book. That's going to be important in a second. And that's where you belong right now. Just sausages? Ooh. I mean, I'm not saying no to smoke food. I love good sausage. Home smoking and curing. Type of wood is of great importance, though which one to pick depends entirely on your personal choice, taste, preference. Burning wood from different trees produces different smoke aromas due to the different chemical compositions. So it's something like, okay, so choose, yes, yeah, I know this. Smoking book. Okay, good. We got all the proper clues on that. So we know which clues are applying to it. We're just gotta find out. We gotta find the wood from Wisman's wood. Wait. The poem said it was oak, right? Can I just check here? No, I cannot check here. Okay. Ancient oaks, yes. Okay. So, oak log. Ta-da! Ash plume. Lilium vivificum. The ash plume is a pyrophile, evolved to survive harsh forest fires. Its seeds crack open with extreme heat, and afterwards the oak smoke from its habitat indicates it's safe to bloom. Yay. Gatehouse delivery. Oh my. Let's go find out what we got. Is it another duck, perhaps? I am the farthest from the gatehouse as I possibly can fucking be. Kitchen. This way. It's a nice cozy game. I do enjoy those. Yay. Wait, the gatehouse delivery was my own damn key? Church, I want to say it's back here. Let's lock from the other side. Yeah, how do I get to the orchard? Also, by the way, did I figure out... Yeah, so Pyrophiles isn't right. There we go. Is the orchard this way? Orchard. Peculiar petals. 2 new plants added. Dear niece, I have gathered a selection of my cherished toys and books, among them my beloved Piggy. I highly recommend the nursery rhymes. They are charming as well as educational. Though I'll take no offense should I put your little one straight to sleep. With all my affection, Auntie Arabella. The Wolf Glove. High on the mountain top, so steep, grows a flower that's hard to keep. Its petals delicate and bright, whistling in the wind with all their might. The mountaineers who climbed up high listened for the whistle as they try to find their way amidst the snow and reach the summit, cheeks aglow. With every step they hear it loud, the wolf gloves howl, clear and proud, guiding them through paths unknown to reach the summit and call it home. Okay, so it's high altitudes and cold weather. Understood. We do not have it yet, though. Where is the seed for it? Red campion, foxglove, primrose, hyacinth. Okay. Iodine for cell. Am I gonna have to fucking heat cells? Damn it. I hate doing heat sealing on cells. In the world of plants, the sun is the ultimate source of energy. Chloroplasts, small organelles inside like the sun, convert to photosynthesis. However, not all plants have chloroplasts. Some plants rely on organic matter. Sorry. Nope. We dropped 513 frames. It's not the best of signs, but it's 0.3%. I'm okay with that. Some plants rely on organic matter for their energy and do not photosynthesize. They have lost their chloroplasts over time and have instead adapted to obtain energy by absorbing sugars through the roots. It is therefore recommended to add a certain amount of sugar to the soil when cultivating these particular plants. That is important. One of the plants we have in here will need sugar. Orchard mosaic is a tree. History of England. Alright, give me a second. Willow Lodge, Rowan Park. Thank you for inviting me to Botany Manor. As a historian, I found it wonderful to see an authentic medieval manor, especially one as beautiful as yours. I apologize again for not being able to locate the priest hole in your house, though I am convinced it exists and will find it one day. Giggity. It won't be easy. They tend to be hidden well and sometimes require elaborate mechanisms to be opened. Priest holes. Back in the Middle Ages, during the reign of Queen Elizabeth, all Catholics were persecuted by law. Therefore, some households built secret rooms in case they needed to hide a priest that was visiting the family house. Many of these so-called priest holes were designed and built by Nicholas Owen. Only the owner of the house and Nicholas himself knew about the location. Because of this, it is thought that there may be undiscovered priest holes throughout England to this day. Nicholas Owen is the one who gave us the... Oh, game of stuttering. Nicholas Owen is the one who gave us the thing in the kitchen saying, hey, the clue is the year it was born. I received your request for repairs to the roof of your garden tower. Alas, I must confess that I am not the man to undertake the task. You may have escaped your notice. The tower in the orchard is known to locals as the Turbulent Tower. It is believed that a poltergeist dwells within its walls. Legends say that the spirit is evil and brings ferocious winds upon anyone who dares enter the tower. I don't want to provoke the wrath of this ghost, and I advise you to refrain from meddling with the tower. Willie the Builder. Well, Willie, that's probably just that wolf foxglove I was reading about earlier. It probably means that the priest hole is in here somewhere. Oh, we have a straight up elevator. Okay. Now, what I wanted to do. You know, fuck, let's see the top anyway. Sorry, I know I'm in the middle of ADHD here. Okay, so nothing to see. I mean, it might be. It is England in the 1800s. Okay. Where's the damn seed packet for this pixie tier wolf foxglove? In the orangery. Painting room, that's good. And Bella, as you can see, the staircase of the orangery collapsed in your absence. I have written to the builder in the hope that he will sort it out. Though as you know, he can be difficult to pin down. Do apologize that this is getting in the way of research. I do suppose you could find another way to the bottom level. Not without stairs. Okay. Dearest Arabella, we made it to the Alps. We were so sad that you couldn't join us this time, but we understand you're busy creating your herbarium. Yesterday we were lost on a hike until suddenly we heard a strange whistling tune. We followed the sound, and soon enough we discovered it. It was coming from a tiny flower. If only you had been there to tell us what kind of flower it was. It's the wolf foxglove. I sent you a book when you were a child. Natty Golden. Okay. Okay, so this is back into the... Okay. Back into the main portion of the house. So, Wolf's Glove, we can have the clue of the nursery rhyme. Letter from the builder. Letter about the Alps. Envelope with stamp. Stamp. Stamp was probably the important part. I didn't even look at it. Okay, so stamp is a horn with a star above it. It's a Baphomet. But I can get to the painting room now. That's going to be the priest hole. The priest hole is going to lead to... Okay. That'll be my way into the orangery. Miner's Guide to Alpine Exploration. Be sure to go to the correct Alps. You can be fierce and changeable. Mont Blanc, Matterhorn. Okay, so here's all the different mounts. Did they mention which one it was? Still. $35 on the third floor, $50 on the second floor, $45 on the fourth floor, $20 on the first floor. Okay. So that's all fine. If I can only find the fucking seeds, I can get to work on this. There's the seeds, right the fuck there. Okay. Well, let's go to the painting room. Maybe the painting room will have the entrance to the priest hole. Oh, we're in an ad break. I'll let you guys sit there for a minute and a half, and we'll be right back. Hope everyone's doing okay. Or if they're having a rough day, then I hope the weekend is better. Anyone got any fun plans for the weekend? I'm been playing D&D tomorrow, so I'm excited about that. And we are back from ads. Alright. Meadow Orchard Research Team, 1862. John Montague, Anne Montague, Robert Brown, Arabella Green. Dear Ms. Green, your proposal for the structure of the coastal plans was of quaint interest. Oh, fuck you. We have no plans to fund a small project like this, but perhaps if you are set on potential, says Professor Montague in his work on British meadow orchards. I'm sure your natural attitude for domestic duties would be much appreciated. I also recommend John Lindsay's book, Ladies' Botany, or A Familiar Introduction to the Study of the Natural System Botany. Elementary book for unscientific readers. Oh my god. This is going to be a frustrating experience. Constructed in 1593, so now we have the year of born. Year of born. Jesus, I'm an idiot. Kitchen, pantry, servants' hall. Oh shit. Hold on. 1593. Kitchen is this way. There were those measures that the weights that we never used. And the mysterious symbol here. 1, 5, 9, 3. Ta-da! I'm a damn genius, people. Bow before me. More ducks. There's always more ducks. My lady Grain instead of Green. Thou hast ventured mightily in granting me refuge within these walls, and for such favour I remain eternally indebted to thee. The cunning of Little John and his establishment of his sanctuary doth inspire awe. A saint he is to our brethren and sisters who have sought refuge from the harsh rule of Queen Elizabeth and King James. Pray extend my gratitude unto thy cook for the sustenance provided, a welcome respite from Brother Michael's oft-repeated fare of leeks and potatoes. With the most earnest of thanks, I entreat that this missive shall not mark our final communion, and that our faith may endure unbroken. Yours, with devotion, Reverend Blount. This, I'm guessing, is the orangery. Hey! Good, we got the fucking seeds. Okay. All correspond to the above address. The Society for Botanical Science meets every second and fourth Wednesday from 6 o'clock to the assembly rooms in Stroud. So citrusy. Well, good. A prospective applicant must be supported by 3 existing gentlemen of the society with evidence of research showing his dedication to the advancements of the science botany. Widows of existing fellows receive honorary membership to attend annual social events. This month's lecture is on the importance of laboratory investigation. Souvenir coin. Paris. Souvenir Ascension du Mons. Tour Eiffel. Matterhorn. The Weisshorn. Okay, so that is the symbol on the stamp. So it was the Weisshorn. Grand Paradiso. Okay. Lady Mountaineers Club. First outing is 1858. Okay. Okay. So, Weisshorn. Gotta remember that. it's just the door. Okay. You know, if no one knows where the fuck this freestyle is, these torches have been lit for a very long time. It's up. Good. So we got all those right. So Weisshorn is 40. And that's 4th floor. Wolf glove. Water. So we got the initial things done. And now we can come in here, go up to the 4th floor, open the window. What am I missing? Alright. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, so it's open the right one on the 1st floor. On the 3rd floor, open them both, and then open them both on the 4th floor. And that should give me the proper... The wolf glove grows in Mount Weisshorn, where the weather is just right. When the wind hits its tubular petals, a howling sound can be heard. Mountaineers are familiar with this flower and use it to navigate on foggy days. So that was that one. Now for Pixie Tears, we need that one and the Chloroplast book. We need to find the fucking seeds. Which probably out in the open. I'm just an idiot because it's in the orchard somewhere. Another fucking door I never opened. Look at that. Heritage Orchard and preservation of endangered apple varieties. Cider making and apple blending. Oh, we gotta add the right level of sugar. Okay. More apples. There's apple identification, so let's do this. So we need to find the seeds first, and then we can add in well, no, they said it was in the orchard. Where am I missing these fucking seeds? Oh, here. So those are the proper notes. Okay. So it's 97 grams. So we're looking to add. Another one, this giant adventure for Fox Love. This one I've literally already figured out already. Okay, so we need 97 grams. So a Dabinet. Okay, so easiest way would probably be a Merlin's Mist. Merlin's Mist. That gets us the 7. So we need 70. A Cat's Head and a Nobbit Russet. We'll do it. Merlin's Mist is blue on the top. Nobby Russet is over here. Looks gross, but it's memorable. And the Cat's Head. That is a green one with legs. We don't have a Cat's Head? There it is. Is that not 97? My russet's 40 grams. Cat's head is 30. That's 70. Mullins missed is 27. That's 90 fucking 7. What am I missing? I'll go back and double check to make sure it's 97. $97 grams. Sweetness! Hey! Welcome on in. I don't know what the fuck I'm missing then. We're playing Botany Manor. I'm basically trying to figure out different puzzles and how to make plants grow. We're also testing my internet to make sure I can actually stream again, because I did some settings changes that should help with that. What we're currently doing is this plant right here needs 97 grams of sugar. Aww, miss you too. Let's see what else we can do on this then. Debonet's 26. Mullins missed is 27. Combined, that's going to be 43. Yep, 1 hour 20 minutes in, still able to stream. I've dropped 513 frames total, which is super good for me. We're also hitting the special time though, so it's around 8:30 to 9. I usually fuck up, so we're going at least for another 45-ish minutes to see if I can get through, or I'm just banging my head against this puzzle for the next 45 minutes. Okay, let's do Kingston. Let's start with Kingston Black. Maybe we need higher tannins. Oh, do they all need to be the same kind of tannins? Is there a fucking guide for this? Did I miss one clue about this? So 6 and 15 is 41. 41 and 27 is 68. 68 is 90. No, it's not going to work. You know what? Since I'm mad at this, I'm going to figure out what I did wrong. I'm going to cheat because I'm frustrated. So this thing says knobby russet which it was 40 grams. Kingston Black is 35 grams. And Lord Peckover, 22. So 40, 75. I mean, that gets me 97 as well, unless I fucked up my math. But Nabi Russet, Kingston's Black, and Lord Peckover. I know Nabi. Nabi's right here. Kingston Black is the deep red apple. Nope, that's not that. Nope. And then a Lord Peckover. It's got a red stripe down the center, or in the center. You. And this is going to work fine, and I'm going to be frustrated as hell. Because my math worked out too, it just wasn't the math that they did. What the fuck? Let's start over. Actually, you know what? Let's try this. Let's try adding it to the soil before I add the... Oh my god. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. It would have worked. It would have worked fine. I apparently didn't water it, or at least it didn't take. And I was not paying attention. Alright, this should do it then. Because you gotta make it sprout first, and then you do shit to it. Hey, look at that. Oxalis phasma. The pixie tears no longer contain chloroplasts, which are organelles responsible for photosynthesis. Instead, the pixie tears obtain sugar through their roots, which is commonly finds in apples from orchards. Hey, get house delivery. Probably another key to another room in my own goddamn house. I do like this swelling music as you're walking back. Dear sister, I'm so glad to hear that you've returned safely from your travels. While you were away, I changed the code to the library door lock each time I visited, as I know some of Grandmother's valuable items were kept here in the secret vault. The new code for the door is the 3 initials of my name, to make it easy for you to remember. I hope we can meet again. I hope we can meet soon. I look forward to hearing all about your adventures. Your loving sister, Elizabeth. She's from the Hopgood estate. So when I go to find her name on the thing, headache gone, just eat caffeine. Who good to hear. Yeah, the temperature's been fluctuating like crazy, so I've been fighting off headaches as well. So the initial trick on this puzzle that they're giving us is that we need to remember that she changed the names to have their maiden names. So it's Elizabeth Ann Green, but she's actually EAH, or Elizabeth Ann Hopwood. Study is locked. Thank you, card. Dear Lady Green, thank you kindly for the flower books you sent for my daughters. To this day, they will still show any interest in learning more about plants and painting. Ow. Ow, motherfucker. I am keen that my daughters have access to a good education, so I hope you don't mind me putting it upon you that you might be able to teach them somehow. Your dedication and knowledge seems so rare and inaccessible elsewhere for young girls like mine. I hope you will consider my proposal. Sincerest regards, Olive Campbell. That was it. Modern methods of teaching. That was it. Botanical allies. 4 new plants added. Oh my. Nightfall. Grandmother studying Nightfall when I was young. Grandma's vault. Sapphire glooms in the study, so we can't get those yet. Cradle ferns in the master bedroom. And the brook chalice is in the attic. One evening, a fox was in search of something to eat for dinner. He saw the crow sitting on a tree branch, holding a big piece of tasty cheese in her beak. So the fox came up with a plan. He walked up to the crow and complimented her. Complimented shiny black feathers. Crow was suspicious of the fox and kept her beak tightly closed on the cheese. The fox kept on charming the crow, describing her as the most majestic of all birds, with a big, strong beak. Oh, what a song that beak must make! It must be the song of a queen. Please, beautiful crow, let me hear it. Flattered by the praise, the crow forgot all about her suspicion and also her dinner. She opened her beak wide to utter her loudest caw, and down fell the cheese straight into the fox's open mouth. Okay, so here's the vault, clearly. And you gotta find out what order to push the buttons in. What is he doing? Wonders of the night sky. The hare and the tortoise. One day the hare and tortoise took a walk together. The hare moved quickly and noticed the tortoise struggling to keep up. The hare laughed and challenged the tortoise to a race. The tortoise accepted. The course was decided and the race began. The hare immediately leapt out of sight, but then laid down and took a nap. And if you catch up, tortoise plodded slowly on. Someone said he wins the race. Okay, we all know hare and the tortoise. I think that last book. Okay, so this is in line with, it is in line with, damn, never mind. Because we have a crow, we have a hare, we have a moon, and I think this is going to be the story of the whale. A golden fish. One bright morning, a poor fisherman caught a shining golden fish. The fish cried, "Please let me live. I'm not a fish, but a prince, enchanted by a wicked spell." So the fisherman let the fish go free. When the fisherman's wife learned of this, she demanded the fish grant a wish in return for its freedom. A cottage instead of a hovel to live in. So the fisherman returned to the shore, and the fish granted their wish. But the wife was greedy and demanded riches, a palace, and servants. All the while the ocean became darker, and the shore was black with dirt. Finally, the wife wished to be so powerful she could grant wishes for herself. In return for the greedy request, the fish revoked all the wishes it had granted. After that, the ocean became blue again, the shore clean, and the fisherman never saw the golden fish again. New Year's ball to begin in Somerset Hall, Thursday. Cousin, wash your hands and accompany me. You won't find a husband at the bottom of the garden. Fuck you! I'm getting really sick of her goddamn family treating her like this. Okay. So technically... Oh, is there something else over there I can read? The Rising Sun. Trying to figure out the order to push these in. So technically we can do crow, moon, hare, sun, fish. Okay, crow, moon, hare, fish, sun. No. Is there something in the text? No clues. Good. So wonders is probably going to be last. That is F for fox. Hare. R for rising. And G for golden. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G. F, G, H. Good. So C, D, E, F, G. Nope, nope, that's not it. No, it was right. Jeez, I'm an idiot. F, G, H. That's rising sun. Sorry, brain has stopped working. F, G, H. C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, Q, R, S, T, U, V. Nope, I was wrong anyway. Are you guys seeing any order for this? Because I'm not. Like, I thought it might be, like, where they are placed in the library, but then they're matching up with each other. Oh, fuck that. Okay, I can see what they did. There's nothing that would have gotten that. So, sun, fish, hare, crow, and then apparently it was time of day in the stories. London Record, a weekly journal of literature, science, and art. Lindley appointed chair of botany at University College in London after an esteemed early career as assistant secretary, horticultural secretary, and ambition to one of the youngest ever fellows to the Linnaean Society. John Lindley plans to elevate the science of botany. He spoke to us in his inaugural lecture. It's been very much in the fashion of late years in this country to undervalue the importance of the science, consider an amusement for ladies rather than an occupation for the serious thoughts of man. Oh, God, you're dillweed. And yes, I want a secret room as well. Study. Nightfall progress. I've been trying to encourage the nightfall to bloom for a little while now. I'm determined to prove it more than just a myth. So far, I have deduced that the flowers open at sunset only during a particular time of year. When exactly that occurs still remains a mystery to me. I shall plan to get more seedlings tomorrow and continue my research. Okay. So sunset paintings, this is July, May. Oh. June, September, August. Okay. Oh, I have the painting room. Mushroom food sources. Just like plants, fungi need food sources to grow healthy. Carnivorous only acquire the nutrients they need by consuming other living things, flies, bugs, and plants. Mushrooms growing on a tree is usually a sign that they are consuming the tree, so you should remove them immediately. So this... bird eggs, interesting. Alright, so hold on. A mushroom book. That was easy enough. Hey, Meadow Orchards. I see, we were fucking there. Arabella was there. Alright, so we got the tree. We have our buddy the tree here. It's got these crazy splotches. Okay. Let's go check the book. Yeah, it is a root parasite. Root parasite, a fungus that forms purple rings on the bark and roots. The parasite leaches the nutrients that the tree receives from the soil. Eventually, it causes the tree to dry out and lose all its leaves. Currently, no known cure. Okay. Why do we have a bunch of bird eggs? That's gotta be something. Oh. Arabella has more books in the apartment that may be of interest to your research. One I recall was a favorite of your father's. Any trouble when you visit the college? Tell the secretary you were collecting materials for your uncle. So long as they are returned before summer ends, the other professors won't notice. Best of luck with research, Uncle Theodore. Okay. Oh. My dear friend, I have been pondering these last weeks what could be the best way to see your remarkable flora reach the wild world, since seldom we were able to see your artwork published. Considering your uncle's reputation in the scientific field, have you considered asking him to publish your herbarium under his name? It may not give you the recognition you deserve personally, but it would be a way of reach of your goal of adding the scientific word botany. Do you consider it? Pay for such important research to be hidden away. Yeah, no, fuck you. We're going to publish your own name, and we're going to be a fucking badass. how do we make this thing bloom in front of the tree? Or we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it, right? Right? It's as simple as that. There's a pot in front of the tree. We can make this thing grow on the tree itself. So let's just do that. Pot. Pot. Nope. Pot. Soil. Not nightfall. Sapphire. Nope. Sapphire bloom. I'm just gonna put it in front of the tree and then see if it works. Hey, look at that, motherfuckers! No, cure my asses. Oh. Oh, fuck, I forgot to read it. Cythrella corellia, sapphire gloom is a widely misunderstood mushroom. It grows commonly in trees, and as opposed to popular belief, the mushrooms consume the parasites rather than the tree itself. It's a full game. I have Game Pass, so it's on there. It's where I found it through. It just recently got added. The attic is locked. Okay. Well, there's also the nightfall still. Bird eggs have to go in someplace. That's interesting. Let's have a quick search, just in case there's an achievement for it. Dear Stella, I was taking a walk on the river in Somerset recently and noticed a sight I just had to reach about. In the water, I saw the brook chalice blooming. Never seen or heard of its flowering before. None of my books mention it. It's so beautiful. You have any idea what have caused this? Your friend Edith. Gotcha. Key. I don't want to get too far into the new one. What the hell? Okay. Bird calls. Interesting. Okay, so we definitely gotta get a plant up there to do bird calls. This is not the attic, it appears, or this is the attic. Sure, the exciting discovery I have made in botanical studies. Turns out that some plants are particularly sensitive to sound and seem to thrive when exposed to music or melodies from the natural environment. I hope to share more of my findings with you in the future. Be delighted if you could join me in my research. Okay, so that is the one that's got nearby sounds. So here's the different rivers. What is the one that you saw blooming? Is that here? I want to thank you again for your invaluable contributions during our recent meadow orchard research expedition. Keen observation and deep knowledge of orchids was so helpful. Dedication to the field is an inspiration result. Look forward to future collaborations. I mean, yeah, but then you posted without us. river swimming this season. We want to make sure you can all enjoy river swimming, so we decided to. So we have cleared the most popular rivers in Somerset of all aquatic weeds. The River Cam and the River Chew and the River Summer have all been cleared of weeds thanks to the services of Clark's Aquatic Weed Removal. Thank you for giving me. Okay, so that one. So it's not the Nightfall. It is definitely the Cradle or the Brook Chalice. That was the one. So River Poster. What about weeds? Health and safety. It has been brought to my attention that the factory is illegally dumping scrap metal scrap metal into rivers across Somerset. These rivers are now polluted with rust. Unsafe to swim. Do not swim the following rivers: Cam, Summer, and Chow. The river From was also affected by the waste. Though oddly, the river is completely clear of rust pollution. We are still researching what led to it. So it's From, I believe, is the one. River Trust. Government notice. Where? Oh, fuck it. This is the frustrating part, because where the hell was the letter? This is Montague's. Cradle fern. Okay. So that is a type of egg. So let's... So this is probably the bird melody one, if I had to guess. Do we have... It's in the attic somewhere. We have the key to the attic. Why are we not... Where the fuck is the attic? This is not the attic. That's where the bells are. Attic. Flowering growing companion, trap moth. Sometimes a moth can become trapped inside a flower bud if it closes in the morning. The moth is then forced to use the bud as a resting place until it opens again later. The flowers only bloom short periods during the year. The moth is unlucky that it won't open again until many months later. Okay, that's probably going to be the Nightfall, if I'm not mistaken. Moth spotting calendar. Okay, that's going to help us find out which month it does. So, A. Moths of England. We will come back to that once we find out what moth is trapped inside the flowering Nightfall. Rusty pig. Okay, that's going to be the thing for it to eat on. The sight of plants. Some scientists have theorized that plants have photoreceptors in the leaves and stems, which allow them to see the color of the light, which means the flowers can tell the time of day. Okay. So yeah, so then once we find out, sight of plants. Once we find out, okay, so just keep explaining out my why I'm getting excited. So once we find out the color of the sunsets, we can then put it in here. Yeah, we can go. We can put the order of the sunset in there, run it through, and that will make the Nightfall bloom. Okay. My dear niece, I fear the window may be closing for you to find a suitable husband. I've arranged dinner for you to meet my neighbor's son, Edward. He's successful in business in London. Your cousins William and Thomas may well aspire to become accomplished scientists, but for you, Arabella, it is better to make yourself useful in the small duties of life which you've loved and appreciated. Your studious nature will no doubt be valuable. Yada yada yada. Dinner will be from 5 o'clock on Sunday. Remember to wear it becoming dressed. Get fucked. There's another duck. This month, in conversation with Professor Mandu, leading expert in between British meadow orchids, fuck you, in his words, every plant, every leaf, and every meadow holds secrets waiting to be unlocked. My aim is to simply uncover some of the mysteries. Sir John Mark, a renowned botanist, sheds light on his groundbreaking work on the world of red orchids and other botanical wonders. Decades of research and numerous publications in his name. Contribution to the field have been nothing short of revolutionary, including discoveries of a new species such as Dactylobiza Montague or hood marsh orchid. Fuck you. I was excited that you were helping us out, but turns out you're an ass man. My dear niece. Okay. This set of plants. Okay, so the rusty pig is definitely going to be used by the brook chalice to bloom. Let's set you down here for now. Okay, trapped fairy painting, camel wings. Just gotta remember that. Looks like the garden tiger moth. Let me double check. Red body. Red body. Okay. So the garden tiger moth. Is only in September. Okay. We go to grandmother's vault. You're not grandmother's vaults. September is blue, yellow, orange, red. Let's go prep the nightfall then. Didn't I have a fucking station around here somewhere? There we go. Okay, soil. Nightfall. Nope, nope, not this one. Blue, yellow, orange, red. Ta-da! stretch out the knee real quick. Swear up to high heavens. Seeing the nightfall bloom is a rare event. The flower only blooms with September sunsets. Night pollinators activate in September, such as the garden tiger, often get trapped once the bud closes for the rest of the year. Okay. I'm missing clues on this, but whatever, I'm fine. Okay. So cradle fern, I think I've got the next best bit. Yeah, because so this shows this blue spotted thing. We gotta find the bird's eggs again. I don't fucking remember where they are. Where the fuck are the bird's eggs? So this is gonna go up here. Because we need to find, basically, we need to find the bird call of these eggs. The white eggs with teardrops on them. If I can remember where the fuck the bird's eggs are. Here they are. Crested owl. And then I can go play that. No, wrong one. This way. If I play the Crested Owl song, it should bloom, and voila. E, C, D, E, G, F. Ta-da! That is 3 down now? We just gotta do the rusted one now. Cradle fern is used by the crested owl as nest, and in turn the plant has grown dependent on the owl's chime-like call to grow. Okay. Now I just need to figure out where the fuck I found... the chair's fine. It's the fact that I'm fat. Here it is. Nope, it's not it. It's sound. Basically, there's not enough cushioning in the chair. And, I do it all the time anyway, regardless of what chair I sit in, is that there's too much me weighing down on my butt. I gotta keep on adjusting it. Oh, it's not fair painting. No, 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 it's not. Fair painting is something else. Fair painting goes here. Petition to be represented to the animal. Hunts have been taken place near the Somerset rivers. Tragically, this has led to decline. It's bird species. Beautiful chime-like calls. So that goes there. Hey there, beautiful. How you doing, Bewitched? So that's nightfall again. I'm using one more of the Brook Chalice. Doing okay. Internet seems to still be going strong, and it's 9 o'clock. We've been going for 2 hours. I'm kind of shocked and amazed. Oh, buddy. Oh no, it's the cat? Oh, but the cat better not be a clue. Seems our interest in visiting the private plant collection has gone unacknowledged. Well, disappointing. The recent search Brisbane, the young man showed us around had barely a basic knowledge of plants. All these full time and our dish were devoted to them and can count to die. We are playing Botany Manor today. Ooh, there's another door I didn't bother opening. Kel's Surprise. Okay, yes. Yes. And there's a pot in there. Of course there's a pot in there. Alright. Let's get this ready to go. So, Brook Chalice is what we're getting prepped. So yes, we are playing Botany Manor, which tells the story of Arabella Green, who is a very accomplished and badass botanist, who the world kind of sees as, you know, just because she's a woman, she's a woman. Brook Chalice. Get there. Blomp. Where's the pig? The pig I left. Basically, the whole thing, it's a puzzle game where you figure out how to make plants bloom using different puzzles. Nope, it's this other one. That rusty pig I found, because if people are remembering, it's the rust poisoning wasn't in just this one. So let's take the rusty pig, put it in the bathtub. I believe it was a river from... River from, average temperature 25 degrees Celsius. This should work. If not, then I gotta double check and figure out what's going on. You're way too hot. Oh, fuck you, game. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. Why? Why are you like this, game? Who hurt you as a child? Installation of disconnected pipes. Total for... Here's a quote to repair the geyser in your bathroom. The cost might seem high, but trust us, accomplished job. Best left to professionals. Get fucked. The entire plot of this game is just the fact that everyone is taking advantage of this poor woman. And look at that, we fixed it all. And there goes all the rust. Brook chalice, Ranunculus condatus. The brook chalice refers to grow in rivers with a temperature of 25 degrees Celsius. The plant naturally filters the water from rust and metal. Unfortunately, they get removed often, as most people prefer their ponds to be weed-free. And I completely missed... Where is it? There it is. There we go. All clues locked in. How many chapters are there? 'Cause we just finished chapter 3. Oh no, we just finished chapter 4. We're on the final chapter. There you go. Yeah. My sister just got a bunch of plants in. Formal garden. Ooh. Lady Arabella, I apologize wholeheartedly for accidentally taking the key to the formal garden home with me. It was in my pocket and I had simply forgotten it was there. I didn't want to disturb your research, so I've left the key in the basket here for you, Jimmy. Okay. Where the fuck is the formal garden? Oops. So that is 13. Okay, that is out back that way. That is understandable. One of the members of my D&D party just managed to propagate both her spider plant and her, I think it was called something like an oyster bottom or something similar to that, or purple oyster, I'm not sure. And she made us all take pieces home with it. We had to make sure it was away from the cats, because one of them is poisonous cats. The other one is like a mini catnip to them. watch. There's 5 new plants on this. Chapter 5 climbing up. 3 new plants added. More ducks. Yeah, Bewitch, your coworker would love this game. There are ducks everywhere. Okay, so we have 3 more plants, and after that we are done. We're donezo with the game. It looks like. So fuck it, let's just do them. Spring Dance Shrub. Location Folly. I'm not sure what that means. The flowering bush used to grow in the gardens, but I have completely disappeared when I was off on my travels. Fool's Emerald. A friend gifted me these seeds, so I don't know too much about them yet. Side Terrace. And then Ocelot. Remember, I found some seeds and was kind of let me use them for my herbarium. Are in the boathouse. Okay. It was a message. Local man reports a mystery signal. A gentleman farmer was reported sightings of mysterious blinking lights coming from caves near his home in Cheddar. In his own words. Let's do it this way. I was walking my dog. I don't know why we're southern in Cheddar, but we are. I was walking my dog and lost track of time a little. It soon became dark, and I decided to make the walk back home. On the way to my house is a tiny cave. As I walked by, I noticed a blinking light-patterned caves came, I'm guessing, from the cave entrance. It was one of them Morse code messages. When I approached the cave, the light source vanished and nobody was there. I'm convinced that what I saw was the Morse code abbreviation for attention. I'll never forget that one abbreviation, as it was the first message I learned in Morse code. Local authorities have assured our journalists that there have been no recent military activity or excess in the area, so the mystery remains unsolved. So one of these is fluorescent, or needs light in order to bloom. Oh, there's a package. Plowing bush, just going to garden. Okay, so this is the folly, apparently. Let's have a quick seat. It's a gorgeous manor house. Mr. Bennett, the telegraph you ordered arrived while you were at the farmer's market. Delivered it by boat. I left it at the boathouse. Since I didn't know where you'd like to keep it, there appears to be a Morse code manual inside as well as... Okay. Hey, perfect. Tips for growing hydrangeas. Hydrangeas are beautiful flowers that contain anthocyanin, which is pigment that changes the color depending on how pH levels of its environment. Colors can vary between red, blue, purple, and blue. Goodard's Garden Supplies. New materials for garden pots. Terracotta and granite. So now we have a granite garden pot, which is going to be needed for something. I don't know. They're not telling me what it needs, though. Or what needs what. I don't even know which one I'm working on right now. Okay, that's not what I meant to do, but sure. My sweet Hazel. Are you keeping well today? Jimmy's only gone and broken the lawnmower again. If it weren't for my war injury, I wouldn't be letting him loose with the mower. He said he ran over some hard object down in the long grass near the pond, but with my bad leg, I couldn't get down to check. I had a brief look and couldn't see anything. Sometimes I wonder about that boy's sensibilities. Save me some of your lovely scones. Yours always, Mr. Bennett. Okay, over long distance communication. Select the corner of the currents there. If the message contains no sensitive information or there's no enemy present within the communication area, an open method of communication so the telegraphy will be used. Open communication is permissible. Both receivers may still benefit from the abbreviations for messages. See plate, whatever. So it's KA is the message. Okay. That definitely did a thing. That opens back up into this main area. Attracting birds with color. Just like bees, birds can pollinate flowers, but you know birds have a preference in pollinating flowers of certain colors. Above chart shows you what they flower. Okay. Boathouse. That's good. This is going to be one of those sections. Spots from with silver. Gotcha. Ooh. See, every time I see begonia, I remember there was an old cartoon show that my aunt had. Mr. Bennett, thank you so much for the lovely bunch of rhubarb from his garden. He didn't send anything in return for the old poultice I gave him for his little one, but I'm grateful all the same. I know he hasn't much money to fetch the doctor since you said he cannot read a note. Please send him my thanks when you see him. Hazel. Because yeah, there's an old show. The game is very pretty. There's an old like cartoon short called the Peppermint Rose, and there's a whole song like "This is the story, the Peppermint Rose," but like the evil land that took over was called Begonia, because everything was like flower themed but like bad. Dear Miss Green, I have recently heard of your involvement in the mentoring of aspiring botanists. Botany field that demands a thorough understanding of its complexities, and while I admire your dedication, oh god, the saying, the blind leading the blind does come to mind. All just aside, I do hope your endeavors in mentoring will yield some semblance of progress. Fuck you, Professor Thornton. Fuck you, up the ass. With a rusty spoon. pH guide. Anthropocene review. Blue, okay, yep. Soil pH restores of granite. Okay, so we have the, okay, so, again, I don't know what, unless I'm missing something. Okay. Because we have clues related to each other. Like, I know that we got to use light signal and the Morse code. In some, okay. And we know we got to use the granite here to use the pH. But I don't know for what. So let's find the boathouse. Boathouse, of course, 17. 19 is pond garden. So the 14 is folly, right here. Aha! My dearest cousin, whilst I hold a deep fascination for the pursuit of knowledge and science, I must admit that the subject of spiritualism is not one that particularly captivates me. Therefore, I must return this book to you. However, I appreciate your efforts in sharing your interest with me. With affection, Arabella. Glowing spirits of marshes, forests, and caves. Will-o-wisp is an eerie apparition that has long been subject to fear and fascination, makes its appearance to lost travelers in the dark, isolated places, and beckons them, beguiling, blinking light. Many a wanderer has followed the will-o-wisp alluring light, has crossed marshes into caves, never seen again. Take heed. Yes, this is all going to fall back on that same one. Alright, there's a water pump handle. Also, Jimmy's a moron for running over this. Dash dot dash dot dash dot dash dot dash. That's basically what I need to work on here. And here's my makeshift cave. Okay. Duck. Egyptian goose. Sorry. How weeds spread. Weeds can take over an area quite rapidly. Some weeds have adapted in order to spread their seeds as far as possible. The plant itself does not have much control over this. Seeds with a hook. Okay, so the ocelot is the one dealing with bird things. Bird poster. Hydrangeas. Pot catalog. Oh, recycle. Oh, no one. Foraging critters. Game rules. Shuffle the food card and place the stacks face down in the center of the table. Place the food tokens around food. Place the animals on the start tile. Players choose an animal by rolling the dice. The highest roller chooses first. Take turns rolling the dice and move your animal along. The highest roller goes first. If you land on the food tile, pick up a food card. If your animal matches the card, you can collect the token specific for the food card. If you land on a gray scroll tile, it steals all your food tokens and they must return to the board. Player has the most food tokens in the nest. So willing cards, rabbit, wood mouse, red squirrel. Field cards, red squirrel. Animal cards, hedgehog, mole. Rabbit cards, mole, wood mouse, mole. Okay. Ocelot seed is a field card. So red squirrel is the character that gets the field card. Okay, so ocelots. Daisy Dreams. Meadows Bliss. Nocturne. Blossom. Flower Waltz. Okay, let's put Nocturne. Animal Husbandry Rehabilitation. Heart rate beats per minute. I gotta find the right one. Okay, gotcha. Bird. Right, is it not? Okay, because it is sleep 120. Yeah, okay, so there's a station out here somewhere where I can fix this up. There it is. Giant flat. No, that's not good. Beats per minute. Not what we need. 70 beats per minute. Not what we need. 50 beats per minute. Not what we need. 100 beats per minute. Closer. 120. This lets seed is picked up by small animals such as the red squirrel, and then store it inside their nests. Once the animal falls asleep, the ocelot depends on the heartbeat vibrations to break open and bloom. There we go. 1 down, 2 to go. Aha! I can take this with me someplace. That's actually a bad sign. I thought I was going to do this here. Side terrace. Is that this? Kitchen. Okay, so this is where we are. This is okay. This is just the exit way down there. Side terrace is 20. Guess it would be right about here. Hello, bees. Could you guys hear that? I could not hear that, but then again, sometimes you guys can hear that and I can't. Oh, there's the cave. Okay. I did have to, because I forgot my password for Twitch, re-sign in. Okay, so yeah, that's just gotta be something I gotta fix. Okay. Here's the Fool's Emeralds. The marvels of bioluminescence in the darker corners of the world. Plants, fungi. Luciferin, responsible for the glowing effect. Don't know what glowing could be used for. Fooled Emerald Luciferin. Gotcha. Okay, so Fool's Emerald is going to get plant chemicals, bioluminescence, Morse code, news article, note about telegraph, military codes. Okay. And the Fool's Emerald, so that means, hold on, we can just do this then. Ranges, pot catalog, bird poster, pigment research, soil pH. All that stuff is going to go there. Dear Arabella, I was delighted after our recent mentoring session. You do excellent work as a fellow scholar of the natural world. I recall the spring dance shrub that once grew in your garden before you departed on your travels. How wonderful it would be to see it growing again. I have been compiling plant specimens that require pollination to mature into their adult stage. I wonder if the spring dance shrub is one of these plants. Yes, thank you, game, for letting me know. Oh. Big stretch. Is that a clue I needed? Feeding card. Okay. So we have everything I need for the Fool's Emerald. So let's get that set up. We just got to figure out how to do it. I'd like to think it's something to do with this. Oh, okay. I'm guessing that the water handle activates something in there. Okay. It's probably something over there, but let's double check. So I think we've got to find the water handle, activate it to fill the pond up. And there's the entrance to the main door right on the other side of there. Good, good, good. All well and good. Okay, granite. Okay, this is okay. That is the combination thing to get the right pH. Up here is where the bird lives. That's back to the main garden. Okay, we've got all the pieces we need. I just gotta figure out where the fuck they go. I remember the handles by the Morse code box. I just don't know where to put the handle. Like, I have not found yet to my knowledge, a pump to be like, haha. But of course, they're down the farthest way possible, so I probably should go bring those back. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, this is the pedestal. You're right. You're right. You're right. I wish I had an inventory, because the fact that I gotta walk all the way down here, grab the one thing, and then walk all the way back and then do it again is gonna frustrate me. Well, I honestly thought that it was gonna be like there's gonna be a pump in the boathouse. I didn't realize the pump was in the pond way back there. It's such a far fucking walk too, and this is the game you can't run. But then again, we have 2 plants left to do. We know what we need to do. We're just gonna do it. And then we'll finish the game in one fell swoop. And yes, as Stream Elements is pointing out, I did write a short story. It's 9 pages long. It's hard sci-fi meets urban fantasy. Has some space exploration in it as well. If it is something you're interested in, pick it up. What's it? That's weird. But okay. Get the Morse code box, then prep the Night Folly. Not Night Folly. Night Folly was the other one. The whatever the fuck I'm dealing with right now. What's it called? This is Fool's Emerald. And then bring that into that little cave. Flash the lights. And then it's just figuring out how to make the shrub. Do I have all the keys? Do I have the seed for it? I do. I get the spring net shrub. Okay. Problem is, and the one thing I would like, the only real complaint I have about this game, just the fact that I can't have it on inventory, is I wish that when you collected the information, it stayed in your inventory. Like the fact that like I can't see what these say. Like, I've got all the clues for the emerald, but I can't, like, push a button to, like, list, like, what was the relevant information. Which I guess, I guess stops people from just going wild and being like, no. Isn't there a station? I could have sworn there was a plant station. Where the fuck is the nearest plant station? There it is. Emerald, water. Okay is right. There we go.
That's pretty. Fooled Emerald is a vine that contains luciferin, which also allows them to create lights. They go in caves where they use the light to communicate with each other, very much like Morse code. Okay, we are down to the last flower we need to grow. And I vaguely have an idea of what I'm supposed to be doing. So, take the granite, pop it out here. Did you put dirt in it first? Okay, so now I can add something to it. Where the fuck was that, though? This is the problem, is that, like... I have no way of referencing where shit was. Was it down here? There was an article listing... This is where the bird seed's prepped. There's an article listing fucking the birds and what goes with what. So I'm pretty sure it's a willow tit, so it's going to go for purple flowers. So I need to make the flowers purple, which uses a certain pH. Which was the fuck where? I remember seeing it. There was a list, and it was granite, and then something else would make the right pH. And then right by that was the list for the flowers. I just do not remember where the fuck that was in this. Was this here? No. It's back here. Please tell me it's back here. Yes, okay. So purple is 5 to 7. Granite, 5 to 7 is manure. So we add manure to the granite. Am I going the wrong way? I'm going the wrong way. This goes... What am I even dealing with at this point? Did that one, that one. Spring dance shrub. This is purple flower. And if I put this here, no. Okay, I gotta do something's gotta happen with the fucking bird. Because now the bird will be attracted to it. Where was it down here? Sorry, I'm just mumbling to myself as I do this, but it's been a long stream for me. don't get it. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Can't put it over it, can I? See, the only thing that's bugging me is that everywhere else there was a little terracotta like saucer for me to put it for the final thing. So I think what I gotta do also hold on, because that is a robin. Mumble mumble grumble, yes. So I may have fucked up everything to begin with. Robin's like red flowers, not purple flowers. I fucked up the bird. Okay. Red is 12 to 14, which for granite is not possible. What the fuck am I doing wrong? So I think... So let me walk through what I'm talking... One thing through right now. I think I need to hang up both bird feeders so it goes back and forth over something. And that will attract it to it. But I could be wrong. I also could be wrong about the bird. Maybe I gotta find the terracotta instead. Does the terracotta have... Terracotta plate is on the bench in the open shed with the bird poster. Okay. And terracotta's even lower, so it's gotta be... Oh. That's what I gotta do. The hooks lead the bird all the way down. I basically gotta... Okay. I see what you're trying to do. Okay. But... So yeah, this has got to go there, and then you got to basically use the things to walk it down. Purple. Okay, let me. I'm before I do anything else, I'm going to cheat briefly to make sure I have the right color of flower. Because if I don't, then this is all gonna be for naught. Because I gotta essentially, I have to keep on piggybacking the two bird feeders, all the way down here, till we get it in. So let me double check that. Okay. Okay. Yep. I'm doing it wrong. I identified the bird wrong, which fucked up everything else. Okay. So. No. Got distracted. Alright. Home stretch, people. See, what I got wrong was... Ta-da! There's sandstone on the back of this, which is this. And that, plus the seaweed, gets me the pH I need to go all the way up to the red flower, which will attract the robin. Seaweed. That goes there. Nope. 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 Swing that shrub. Red flower. I bring this all the way down there. And then I use these bird feeder hooks to attract the bird all the way down. And that should get the bird to help pollinate it, and once it's pollinated, it'll grow to its full size. I need to grab the other one, and I'm walking right by it because I'm smart. I think. Actually, it also means that bird seeds. Oh, nope, that's too far. Missed one. Boo, motherfucker. Boo, motherfucker. No. You're supposed to go to the... Oh, there's one right the fuck here. Understood. Okay, so scaring the bird resets it to there. Understood. Let's do this as well. And of course, the final puzzle that I do has to be the one that's got all the fucking bells and whistles on it. Also, the fact that I'm a 55-year-old woman doing this with my tinctures and my back pain, all because no one in the scientific community trusts me. So it's there. And then around this way. I like how the music is as tense as a cozy game. Well, my upload just dropped a bit. Let's see if it persists. Yeah, my upload just dropped for a second, then came right back. Booyah. The spring dance shrub contains anthocyanins, causing it to change its color depending on the pH level of the environment. Robins love red flowers and will be attracted to the red variant of this shrub. Go to Gatehouse. Well, this is it. This was fun. I'm sad this is so short, but also this is like the perfect amount. Now I set it off. Yay. Nope. So there goes my upload again. Yep. And even when it's dropping down, it's hitting 0, which is the important thing. 0.6% total of the entire stream is dropped. I'm okay with that. It at least means I can start trying again. If this keeps on happening and keeps on fucking me up in other ways, then we'll take care of that. Thank you guys, everyone, for being here. I always believe in letting the credits run out, so we're going to let the credits run out. We're not going to stop them. But as soon as that's done, we are going to close up and find somebody to raid out to. This was a lot of fun. I'm super glad I found this game. Gas! Yes, DJ, all the gas. I really enjoyed that this wasn't just generic puzzles. Like, they kept a theme through the entire thing. I gotcha. It's the auto currency. Hold on. 1 year later. We're not done. Fuck you, we're done. Hello, Robin. Ha! I'm teaching. Hopgood Household, my dear Flora. I'm terribly sorry your herbarium didn't get picked up for publishing, though I am most excited about your new plans to turn Botany Manor into a botanical academy. I look forward to visiting the school and meeting the talented students you have taken your wing. Let's hope they carry on our fight. Lots of love, Elizabeth. Aww. That's super sweet. I mean, it's still a bunch of asshats who didn't pick up the book, but fuck yeah. Alright, so we are going to bop out of that. We are going to go to the goodbye screen. And let's find somebody to raid out to. And yes, it is the puzzle connected universe. You guys have a good night as well. Thank you for being here for the test. I'm glad it worked, even if it wasn't a complete 100%. It's a little bit almost better that it wasn't 100% because it's not just magically fixed. I know that I got a fucking problem. Who the fuck do I have? Let's raid out to Glay. Glay's amazing. I rated them before with... Where are they? There they are. With Aegis when we did Lethal Company for a night. They were super chill. They were super awesome. They're playing Lethal Company again. Make sure you share the... Oh, I can actually do this now. Don't forget, if you are not subbed, you can use that raid. If you are subbed, you can use this raid. I forgot. I fucking stopped streaming for a couple weeks, and I've become an idiot with all my streaming stuff. Thank you guys for being here. Great that you're here. Thank you for helping me out with this, and I will see you guys next time.